Your New Jersey home is a major investment, but our state's weather can be a constant threat. Uncontrolled water runoff doesn't just cause ugly erosion. It can lead to catastrophic foundation damage. Many homeowners look to retaining walls as the clear solution to hold back soil and protect their property. But what if that wall, if built incorrectly, actually concentrates the pressure that threatens your home? Here, we'll show how a retaining wall is a property's best defense, but only if you understand water management. First, the primary benefit. A retaining wall is fundamentally a barrier holding soil in place during New Jersey's heavy rains. On hilly properties, this is more vital. They stabilize the entire slope, preventing costly and dangerous landslides. By controlling slopes, these walls do more than stop damage. They create flat, functional spaces for patios and gardens. So, the wall acts as a shield against gravity and water. But a shield that simply traps force is destined to break. This brings us to the hidden force that destroys walls: hydrostatic pressure. Trapped water in soil is incredibly heavy. So, how does a well-built wall defeat this? It doesn't block water. It manages it. A great wall is a drainage system. The process starts behind the wall with granular backfill, like gravel, which lets water flow down instead of pooling. At the base of this gravel sits the most valuable component: a perforated pipe, often called a French drain, to collect water. Instead of pushing against the wall, this collected water flows into the pipe and is carried safely away from the area. For extra safety, small openings called weep holes are built into the wall's base. They act as pressure relief valves. This complete system is the difference between a functional wall and a potential disaster. What does failure look like? The warning signs are easy to spot if you know where to look. Cracking, bulging, or leaning are all symptoms of immense pressure. These are not just cosmetic issues. They are clear indicators the drainage system has failed, and the wall is losing its battle. This trapped water then supersaturates the soil around your foundation. The problem has now moved from your yard to your house. This can happen anywhere, but the risks are amplified here in New Jersey. What makes our state uniquely challenging for these structures? The answer is a combination of factors: heavy rainfall, expansive clay soils, and one particularly brutal element: the freeze-thaw cycle. When trapped water freezes, it expands with incredible force. Then it thaws, and the cycle repeats. This is why material selection is so important in our climate. Using blocks with low water absorption is a key defense. It's also why materials like wood can be problematic. Without proper drainage, they are prone to rot and have shorter lifespans. These New Jersey-specific risks are so significant, they are codified in law. This isn't just a contractor's suggestion, it's regulation. In townships like Montville, any wall over 4 feet tall must be certified by a licensed engineer. This isn't red tape. It's a safeguard. The state building code is also explicit, requiring designs that withstand overturning, sliding, and water uplift. So, let's connect all the dots. We saw the signs of a failing wall, the bulging and cracking, and we know New Jersey's freeze-thaw cycles. When a wall lacks drainage, it traps water. In winter, that water freezes and expands, creating forces strong enough to break concrete. This is precisely why regulations mandating professional engineering exist. Only a proper design can handle our specific conditions. A retaining wall isn't just holding back dirt. It is an active water management system. To succeed at one, it must excel at the other. So the key is to be proactive. Regularly check for warning signs and keep weep holes and drainage outlets clear of debris. A well-engineered wall is one of the most effective tools for protecting your New Jersey property from erosion and water damage. By preventing damage and improving usability, a correctly built wall is not an expense. It's an investment. Given the complexities of New Jersey's environment and regulations, always consult with a licensed professional to build a wall that lasts.